When I first started putting this list together, I was shocked at how many amazing games are looking to release in 2026. The wide variety of flavors and genres coming out shows how much this industry has grown over the last 5 years. Seriously, if even half of these titles make it out this year, 2026 will be the greatest year ever for adult games on Steam. As for how these games were selected, it is based on wishlisting, Patreon performance, and the success of a developer's previous releases. As always, all links to every game can be found for free on my Patreon. First up, we have Vampire Syndicate: Gangs of Moonfall. I have been so excited for this cyberpunk supernatural strategy RPG, and the developer recently stated that they are still planning for early access at the end of March. While I expect this to be a lengthy early access process, it will be awesome to have something to play beyond the current demo. Vampire Syndicate: Gangs of Moonfall is available for PC on Steam, Patreon, and itch.io. Next up, we have the second expansion to 2020's Adult Game of the Year, Being a Dick Season 3. While visual novels may not be as dominant today as they were 5 years ago, the Being a Dick franchise continues to have a passionate and devoted following. And from what I have played so far, the mini-games, animations, and story continue to build upon and sometimes exceed the original, especially the animations. They are so much better than Season 1's. Being a Dick Season 3 is available for PC, SteamOS, and Linux on Steam and GOG, with a Mac version on their Patreon. Fresh Women is the other extremely popular college franchise on Steam, and while we won't see Season 3 in 2026, the second installment of their other game, Forbidden Fantasy Temptation, should be out this year. The developers of this visual novel stated back in October that the focus of the series will continue to be on the story and animations as opposed to minigames and strategy mechanics. It is interesting to see how different developers choose to go in different directions as they try to show us their creative vision. Forbidden Fantasy Temptation is available for PC, Mac, SteamOS, and Linux on Steam, with an Android version on their Patreon. Next up, we have Tamer, King of Dinosaurs. For those who know me, I don't think any of you are surprised that this is the game I am most excited to play this year. I mean, come on, an open-world survival dating sim full of dinosaurs? I'm pretty sure that I am legally and morally obligated to play this. I have spoken with the developer, and they plan to have a playable demo for the February Next Fest with an expected release in March. I can't wait. Tamer, King of Dinosaurs is available for PC on Steam and their Patreon. Next up, we have one of the most popular hand-drawn Patreon games of the last 5 years that isn't called Summertime Saga, What a Legend. This comedic fantasy adventure is so beautiful and so well written that I have no doubt that it will be amazing once it is finished. The only problem is that it is also so slow in its development. But we do have a Steam page, and an early access release could bring in a huge amount of money to help accelerate production. At least I hope it can. What a Legend is available for PC, Mac, SteamOS, and Linux on Steam, with an Android version on their Patreon and itch.io. Speaking of projects that feel like they have been in development forever, next up we have Wildlife. However, in this case, the developers are promising a full release in the second half of 2026. Not an early access release, a full release with a free sandbox DLC coming in 2027. See what I mean about 2026 having the potential to be the best year ever for adult games on Steam? Wildlife is available for PC on Steam and their Patreon. Next up, we have Peeping Office Worker. This is from the same developer that gave us 2023's Peeping Door Manager, which was changed to Private Door Manager last year, likely because of Australian censorship drama. Set in the same universe as the previous game, your extracurricular office work will consist of the similar themes and gameplay mechanics of the original. Peeping Office Worker is available for PC on Steam. So next we have a title that I don't know much about. KaiJu Girls is a Monster Girl RPG that draws heavily from the manga art style. It looks great, so great that I wanted to buy the art book here in Taiwan, but it was sold out. I expect this game to do really well given that it has so many wish lists and that it is being published by Mango Party. KaiJu Girls is available for PC on Steam and their Patreon. Next up, we have My Femboy Roommate Special Weekend and Haunted by Femboy. While the original My Femboy Roommate was banned by Steam, I am hopeful that we will see at least one game of this very popular and sometimes highly contentious franchise come out in 2026. My Femboy Roommate Special Weekend and Haunted by Femboy are both available for PC, Mac, SteamOS, and Linux on Steam and Patreon, with an Android version on their itch.io. Another popular yaoi series is releasing its sequel, The Symbiant II. This time, there are 3 romanceable love interests with the promise of a harem route. Where the original was set in space, this has more of a fantasy vibe. But then I've never really been able to tell the specific line of demarcation between sci-fi and fantasy. The Symbiant II is available for PC, Mac, SteamOS, and Linux on Steam and Patreon, with an Android version on itch.io. Next up, we have a game that I've been really excited about for years, Price for Freedom Golden Sand. Unfortunately, whenever I bring up this beautiful isometric RPG, I somehow manage to piss off the developer. I suppose bringing that up now won't help things, but I really do like this story-driven adventure. The developer is looking to have a demo out for February's Next Fest, so definitely give it a try if you're fans of CRPGs like the Baldur's Gate series. Price for Freedom Golden Sand is available for PC, Mac, SteamOS, and Linux on Steam, Patreon, and itch.io. Next up, we have Midnight Sin. From the same developer as Man of the House and Mistwood Manor, this will feel very familiar to fans of these games. I've had fun playing early builds of this on Patreon, and I really like how the grind of Man of the House is not present here, but I still get the same kind of story and flavors. Midnight Sin is available for PC on Steam and their Patreon. And finally, we have Rance. Kagura Games recently announced that it would be releasing most of this 36-year-old franchise on Steam. Rance 1 and 2, Rance 3, Rance 4, Sengoku Rance, Rance Quest Magnum, Rance 9, and Rance 10. Rance 4 and 10 don't have Steam pages yet. Rance 10 isn't even translated yet. But that's not a big surprise, as Rance 10 has well over 1 million words in it. I made a video talking about the series in 2023, but I plan on revisiting this totally non-controversial franchise when it does release on Steam or gets banned. Either way, I am looking forward to talking about this series in depth with you all later this year. Rance, oh man, how do I do this? You can get most of the games for PC on DL Site, Jast, and GOG with Steam releases, hopefully in the future. There you have it. There were so many other games that I wanted to talk about, like Erican, Project Melody, A Nut Between Worlds, and Our Apartment, but I just don't think we have much of a chance to see any of them on Steam in 2026. We do have to have games to look forward to in 2027. Let me know what you are most excited to play, and why that game is full of dinosaurs. And until next time, no shaming, just gaming.